Well, good day, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while. Welcome to another NRL Rebuild. Now, originally I think it was the Sharks, but I did have a poll between the two, aquatic creatures, those being the Sharks and the Dolphins, and the Dolphins got the job done. I don't know if the Dolphins got the job done at Magic Round. I did tip them, and you're watching this probably while being at Magic Round while I'm pre-recording this. So this is being recorded on the 3rd in my Dolphins jersey. Check it out. I have got a Dolphins jersey, all thanks to jerseyspot.co.nz. Go and check them out, and there is a giveaway. But let's get into this. Let's add in the share screen. Let's build another team. Now, when we do get to the props, we're getting a bit scarce. So when it comes to the Warriors, which will be the final chapter, you'll pretty much get what you're given based off what happens here, because there is a few positions where there's only 4 players available. But the Dolphins, coached by Wayne Bennett, I could actually do a coach's version of this. I think I will do a coach's version again. It'll be fun. But loving this series. It's always a ton of fun. Let's get into it. At fullback at the moment is obviously Hamiso Tabuai for Dow. So we are going to take Hamiso out there, and if there's any more as I go through. But as for the Dolphins fullback, I think Latrell Mitchell here would be a fantastic fit. And I think, I think Kalen Ponga is still a great fullback. I just don't think he's great in the half, but I think he's got a lot to offer at fullback. So he'd be a pretty good choice there. But let's find out who the Dolphins fullback is. In jersey number 1 is going to be Kalen Ponga. So there we go. Kalen Ponga moving from number 6 at the Knights over to the Dolphins with Wayne Bennett at the moment, and starting off our team at fullback. Now we move into the wing. Now, as for the wing, I think you'd want a bit of strength about your winger. So you'd probably want someone. Let's go with Selwyn Cobbo and Josh Adokar. That would be a nice wing pairing, but it's not up to me. It is up to the wheel, and the mighty wheel says that the Dolphins number 2 is going to be Jason Saab. Jason Saab is looking nice at the Manly Seagulls, coming back from a major injury, playing some good footy. So we will remove Jason Saab just for our respin later on. But we move into the centres here. Now, the centre, I think you'd want a bit of experience. So I think Valentine Holmes would be a great fit. And look, I actually think Matt Tomoko could be a nice choice at the Dolphins here with the side so far. So I'm going to say Val Holmes and Matt Tomoko. But it's not up to me. It is up to the wheel. And there we go. Val Holmes making the trip to Redcliffe, or to the Dolphins. They don't technically have a town, the Brisbane Dolphins, I guess. But there you go. The Dolphins signing Val Holmes in jersey number 3. And we do get to pick number 4. So we remove that to pick another centre for the Dolphins. And for the Dolphins in the centres is going to be, just want to make sure it is the wheel big enough there, Katoni Staggs. So it's a really nice centre pairing. It is a Queensland team base with Staggs and Val Holmes, 2 Origin. Actually, has Katoni played Origin? I can't remember now off the top of my head. I know he's a New South Welshman, but I don't know if he has played Origin. Let me know in the comments. I forget. So we removed him, but we don't need to. So he's there. Okay, moving back to the wing where we had Jason Saab, but the other winger for the Dolphins is going to be Jacob Kiraz, who is really establishing himself in the league at the Bulldogs. Both wingers, Adokar and Jacob Kiraz, have been absolutely fantastic for their side, and it's a great choice here. Not a bad team. Not a bad team at all so far. Moving into the 5'8", if you want someone who's going to set up play, I think obviously the news of Jack Whiten heading to South Sydney, I think Jack Whiten would have been a good signing for the Dolphins there, provided experience, provided a lot for that club. Obviously, the Burton bomb has become massive in the league, so I would say it's between Matty Burton and Jack Whiten to head over to Redcliffe there, Dolphins. Number 6, At the Dolphins is going to be Ezra Mam. So Ezra Mam is having a really nice season, or back-to-back seasons, to be honest, with the Brisbane Bronco. The Broncos obviously are towards, or at the moment, the top of the ladder, and a lot of it to do with the playing of the halves of Ezra Mam and Adam Reynolds working together really, really well in attack. In number 7, look, this is a good team, but I think you would probably want someone like a Nathan Cleary. Yeah, I think you'd want Nathan Cleary, really. But I'm going to say that it's going to be one of the white ones there. So I'm going to say Ben Hunt. But I think Nathan Cleary, it is a white one, but I was wrong. It's Jerome Hugh, who can play fullback, can also play halfback. So a little bit of versatility there if there was to be injuries to Kalen Ponga there at fullback. But Jerome Hughes, that's a pretty nice halves combination in Ezra Mam and Jerome Hughes. A lot of speed. They can both run the ball. Let's move into the props. As I mentioned, a little bit scarce here in the props. So we do have Jesse Brom, who is a Dolphin. He's got to stay there, though, if he does get picked. The last team to be rebuilt will be the Warriors. Now, obviously, Adam Fanor-Blake is at the Warriors, so let's hope he goes to the Dolphins here. But if Jesse Brom goes, I'm just keeping it because we've gone through a lot of. Jesse Brom is staying with the Dolphins. Jesse Bromwich decided, you know what? I'm not going anywhere. Jesse Bromwich stays with the Dolphins. There you go. That is, it's tough to put together all these names and spins. So we're going to leave that as is. Now, as for the number 9, I think Reece Robson. Out of these names would be the fit for me. Reece Robson. And it's going to be Wade Egan, who's having a nice season with the New Zealand Warriors at the moment. Wade Egan in jersey number 9 at hooker there. Now we'll cancel this spin. It's going to spin unless I can right-click and hold it off, maybe. Is it going to? Yeah, okay. We'll come back to that. We do have to pick another prop. Now let's spin for our prop. Number 10. And Adam Fanor-Blake is at the Warriors, and so is Blake Laurie. Warriors fans, your forward pack is all set and done. And as for the Dolphins, Jai Arrow, the experienced back rower previously, plays off the bench, can now play in the front row. Good player in jersey number 10 at the Dolphins. Now we're going to pick our back rowers again, getting a bit scarce in this department. I think Hudson Young and Olakalatu would be the two best choices here. Warriors, you get what you're given. Dolphins, the wheel says that you are getting in the number 11, Hudson Young. Really nice signing. He's shown the league how good he is. The form back rower of the year last year. Hudson Young coming over. And joining Hudson Young, let's go Olakalatu. That's my pick. Is David Fafita. A lot of talk earlier in the year about him joining Canberra, leaving the club. So a nice change for him there, departing with the Titans, David Fafita. The final position for the Redcliffe or Dolphin. Now, the quick ball playing ability of Cameron Murray would be awesome for this side. And Jermaine Hopgood is an absolute young gun that would probably fit in really well with this new look Dolphins team. Let's spin it. Final position, second last time for the rebuild. And the Dolphins acquire Isaac Liu, previously with the Roosters. A good player, probably not as good as some of the names on this list, but Isaac Liu rounding out the team. So let's go through it. And obviously make sure you let me know where you think this team would finish. If they're a top 8, top 4, bottom 8, wooden spoon team. But at fullback for the Dolphins, Kalen Ponga. On the wing, Jason Saab and Jacob Kuraz. In the centres, Valentine Holmes and Katoni Staggs. At 5'8", Ezra Mam. Your halfback, Jerome Hughes. At prop, we're very scarce in the prop, Jesse Bromwich and Jai Arrow. In jersey number 9 is Wade Egan. At hooker, at hooker is Wade Egan. In the back row, we have Hudson Young and David Fafita. And rounding us off in jersey 13 at lock, we have Isaac Liu. There you go, guys. Enjoy the rest of Magic Round. Hope it's cracking. Hopefully, it's some great footy for you guys. Obviously, next week will be the Warriors, and the Warriors will come out. I'm just looking at the schedule for you guys. The Warriors will come out. Will probably the Monday. So Monday, May 7 should be out then. But there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Next Friday, I will be in Canberra for the Raiders and the Eels. Looking forward to that one. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And as you know, I'll be putting these on TikTok as well as Instagram in their respective jerseys from Roosters Nation. But I hope you enjoyed it. And that is the Dolphins rebuild.